As a kid, I wanted to be a WWE wrestler. That was always my dream. Watch John Cena go up on stage, being cheered by thousands of people in the arena, playing his little dress up as a thug, Doctor of Thugonomics. I thought that was so cool. I realized, man, I don't really want to get beat up that badly. So, as I got older, to my teenage years, I had a dream of becoming a ball player. I would hoop for hours on end in my backyard. What you're seeing right now is my front yard. And as you saw with that miss, I clearly was not built to be in the league. My dream of being a NBA player kind of dwindled around middle school when I realized, I remember the first day I walked into middle school and I was significantly shorter than everyone else. And I remember everyone with growth spurts and they was just going nuts. I was like, wow, this is a shock to me. Like, they're just kids that are way better than me. And from then on, my dream of going to the league kind of canceled. And I got lost. I got lost in the sauce. I didn't know what I wanted to be anymore. And that's when I fell in love with YouTube. Because I remember watching this Black Friday video. It's a Black Friday prank video made by Prank vs. Prank. And it was a couple, Jesse and Gina. And I just immediately fell in love with them. They became essentially my best friends. I would look to watch them every day after school. And I wouldn't say I got bullied in middle school, but I didn't really feel close to anybody. I had friends, but I didn't feel like I had close friends, or I just started shutting people out. And my parents were strict, so I always had to stay home. So when I got home, like, I would just watch their videos, and they were going crazy. They were daily vlogging, and I always found that entertaining. Then a few years later, Casey Neistat comes into the picture, and he elevates the vlogging game into something like cinematic mini movies. And ever since then, I feel like he set a bar that has not been able to be touched. And I don't think there's any creative competition, but I feel like you could just feel that he set a bar. And I feel like if there's anyone that can reach that bar and maybe even go a little higher, it's me. Clank. That was embarrassing, bro. You know, I was supposed to make the shot. Then it clanks. Then a car, and then it falls out into the streets, and then a car just happens to drive across. This is why I like playing in my backyard, man. That's why I like playing in my backyard. Damn it. Let me show y'all can hoop though. Cause dead ass, I used to shoot in the backyard for hours. And I'm not talking about like 1-2 hours. I'm talking about like 4 or 5 hours. You feel me? 4 or 5 hours in the backyard. I mean, it would be after school until like nighttime, bro. And it wasn't like, it didn't feel like work. I just genuinely felt passionate about it. Now it's like, damn. Bang. I'm telling telling y'all, bro. I'm him. I don't know if people still say that nowadays. I'm so out of touch with pop culture. Or what do we call it when you're not in touch with the recent coolness? Whatever the saying is, I'm not in touch no more. And I realize why adults are so out of touch, because you start living in your own little world, you know? And if you don't care to look into what's recent, well, I mean, y'all see how fast the world goes by. I feel like nowadays, even if you go viral, like, you're not gonna make, like, back then, if you went viral, you going on Ellen DeGeneres, you going on, like, who is it? Damn Daniel. Remember those guys? Remember when TikTok first started popping and that one Mexican skateboarder was riding on the down the highway or whatever, and he got to go on these talk shows. Remember the guy with the golden voice? Like, I just feel like back then, when you went viral, you actually got to go viral. You actually got to go on the news and shit. Nowadays, that ain't happening, bro. There's hundreds of viral videos every single day. So it's like the shit moves on quick, you know? But I guess that's great, because it allows you more room for error. Like, you can really get canceled and the world will move on. Like, look at Logan Paul. That man was the most hated man in the world, or at least in the country, for at least a week, right? And then what happened? Now he's friggin' making Prime bottles and having it in the middle of a ring, the WWE ring. Like, that's just crazy, bro. Now he's fighting John Cena. Now he fought Floyd Mayweather. Like, the man rebuilt himself. So don't be afraid of getting canceled. If a man can film in a suicide forest in a whole nother country and be able to repair his reputation from that, bro, you can repair yourself from anything. Shit. So today, my girl's out of town. She finished her workout and she called me crying. And she was like, look, you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe in your dreams. It's you against you. And for the past month, I've been pushing her to work out. And she's been going on a regular basis, on a consistent basis. And even on days she doesn't want to go, she's been going. And while she's been doing that, I promised to upkeep my thing that I needed to work on, which was uploading. See, I've had this whole fear of uploading for the past few years. I've always had this dream, and I'm finally doing it. And the one thing that I keep trying to remind myself is take it one step at a time. I know my videos aren't good, and that's why I'm not getting any views. And I feel like I have the mindset of making great videos. I have the abilities to make great videos, but I don't have the skill, and I don't have the talent quite yet. But I know that as long as I continue to produce, and as long as I continue to film, and as long as I continue to upload, it'll be a snowball effect in which the videos will come out better and better over time. I mean, is that not the case with most YouTubers you've ever seen? Like, you go on their first few videos, it's trash. And then you see over time that they get better and better and better. And I just feel like I'm at that point where right now it's just the beginning. And the only thing that I'm gonna hold myself to is uploading every single day. Like, that is my only goal. I don't care how good the video is. I don't care how trash the video is. I don't care if I fucking hate the video. I don't care if I despise it. I'm uploading that bitch every single day. The Eye of the Tiger song, one of my favorite songs. You must fight just to keep your dreams alive. And that's why I never had a dream of singing. Airball. And that's why I no longer have hoop dreams either. Man, every time I film out in public, or like, this is not even in public, this is just in front of my house. But every time I film, like, I'm starting to ask myself, like, why am I so shy and nervous? Like, I don't really care when people come by and see me filming. So it's like, man, I hope that I have the confidence soon, not one day, but real soon, to start filming out in public, like real public, in public places, and not give a rat's ass. I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. If you guys see me now, I hope you guys support me, because I'm gonna be here for a while. Damn. It's dark as shit. The only thing I'm hitting right now is brakes. Alright, one more. This is for y'all. This is for the success of my life. Bang. Let's go. Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go home.